Okay, so today's objective is to replace the windshield washer pump in there, which doesn't work. So I think the general procedure is I gotta lift this solenoid out of the way, unclip the washer tank coolant lines so they can flex a little bit, unbolt this washer fluid reservoir bolt, looks like a 10 millimeter, possibly shimmy this ring off so that I can lift the whole, I don't know if I have to lift the whole loop out or not. I guess I'll try it without it. All I need to do is get this tank up and a little bit away from the support here so that I can actually reach down in there and pull the electrical connector off and pull the hose off the pump, and then finally slip the pump out of the grommet, slip the grommet out of the tank, shove the new grommet in, shove the new pump in, clip the hose back on, and clip the electrical connector back on, button it all back up. That's the plan. We will see. I think I need to remove this air intake hose too, so I have a little bit more working room. So let me get set up for all of that. Okay, we'll see if that's like a reasonable angle. I think I'm going to start by removing this engine cover here without breaking it. And we're good, right? Yeah, it looks good. Then this air intake has to come out, and I don't know if that disconnects from there or how this actually comes apart. Suppose I should know this. Does it come out of here first? Maybe. Should I know how to do this? Kind of seems like it just slides out from there. Oh, is it like this? Do I have that right? Oh, I don't think so. There we go. I think it's coming now. There we go. It's a little bit loose now. It's annoying. That is nothing like my E55. That would have been out already. Well, that's twisting now. That's something. Okay, there we go. There we go. How long has it been since that was out? Who knows? Okay, we have a little bit of room for activities. That was unclipped. Kind of interesting. So there's a solenoid here. I think I just want to slip it off of this mount without breaking all these plastic things. Should I unplug it maybe? Yeah. Okay, so I unplugged it. Should I undo the elbow? Questionable. I really don't want to break any of this. There's these clips that hold the line on. I don't know how to pop them off. It might be like a little flat screwdriver might do it. Let me go get a screwdriver so I don't bend lines and stuff. Okay, got my screwdriver. Does this just release? Am I gonna break stuff? Gentle. Which side does it pivot on? Oh, is it this side? No, it's not. It's this side. There's probably a way to release that. I don't know how to do it, so Well, I guess we'll get back to that if needed. There's definitely some elbows on here that I do not want to tamper with. You just stick something in there to release it, I wonder? I don't know. Let me get another small thing. I got some small pry-in devices here. Just curious if this is supposed to just release or what. Kind of looks like it should. Why doesn't that just pop up now? Isn't that weird? What's going on? Kind of seems like that should just come right up. And it does. Okay. It just hasn't been apart in a while, I guess. Then this one should help a little bit more. Okay. Got that pried. There we go. Okay. There. Gives me a little bit more working room. Not a lot. Maybe enough. Can I slide this elbow off here? Is that dangerous? It is a little bit chilly today. Oh boy, I want to be careful with all this stuff. Well, I'm going to keep that loose for now. Alright, so I'm going to pry up these cooling lines. Okay, that's up. And that's up. Okay, so those have some flex now. Now, how does this ring release? I don't understand how that releases. Does it just pop up? Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Doesn't really twist. So this ring just pops up. And then, okay, so that's kind of free. All right, next step, we're going to loosen up the, the reservoir. Let's see, how many bolts does it have? Is it just this one? Let's see. Let's see if it's just this one or not. I kind of feel like a reservoir would have more than one bolt, you know? I don't know if you can see where I'm at over here. I don't really have a good tripod situation. Okay. Well, it's like some kind of a weird stud. I've never seen threads like that before. Okay. Do we have any other retaining stuff, or does this just kind of lift up? It's the $64,000 question. Okay. Now, that's a little bit free, not a lot of free. All right, I can kind of get in there. Not really though. I want to undo that electrical connector. How far up? Okay, I can get it up. There's a joke in there somewhere. Actually, you know what? If I took these lines off, I wonder if I could slide the whole thing come on now. How would you go about doing that? Maybe if I put my hand in here and grab. There we go. All right, so this is the whole coolant loop for the heated windshield washer tank. There are hoses. I don't want to crack them though. I'm gonna see if I can slip this out of here very gently. I don't know if I can or not without bending stuff. Boy, that is pretty interesting. All right, got it out. Okay, so that is the windshield washer coolant heater, and it's got some kind of a thing on the bottom. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like a restriction. Could even be a thermostat. Oh man, that would be so fancy if this thing had a thermostat at the bottom to restrict flow so that it heats the fluid up to the right level. I bet you it is. That is damn fancy. Okay, so what are the chances that, now unfortunately I filled this full of fluid, so this is going to be really messy if I get this pump out of here. Now how would I get this? I don't want to pull on stuff if it's not supposed to be pulled upon. Let me get a screwdriver, see if I can release that electrical connector. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. Not familiar with these, whatever they are, Deutsch. I don't know what they are. Does it have a thing that you push on? Hard to tell. You push down on it? I just broke something. Alright. Well, that's not the way to do it. Will that come out of here yet? Nope. How do you release that? I wish I could pull this out of here, but I'm just afraid I'm pulling on hose. Probably am. There's the headlight washer pump, and then there's the windshield washer pump, which I'm pretty sure is this one. Can I release that from here? I'm not sure I can. Very easily get my hand in here. I can get 2 fingers on it. I feel like I just want to lift this whole tank out of here, but there's pumps on it, you know, and hoses. Plus it's kind of heavy. Yeah, what is the deal with that connector? I don't understand what I'm looking at here. Yeah, so I definitely broke that. That's good. How do you release? Doesn't really matter. Come on now. It looks like you would stick a screwdriver right through that orifice and pry a little bit. But I don't know how to do it from this angle. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna keep screwing around with this. Let me show you what I'm dealing with here. So this is the connector. I'm just trying to figure out how to release the electrical connector for the windshield washer pump so I can, you know, get at it. Keep fiddling with it. Alright, I got it with the help of the pick. Release the connector. Not sure how you're supposed to do it, but once I broke the top piece off, it was clear what I was supposed to do. So here's that. So there's the top of the pump. I could try to just grab and pull the pump out of there. Windshield washer fluid is going to leak everywhere when I do that, and I'm just going to have to let that happen. I could always try to transfer it back into a bottle. I guess let me see if I can find a suitable reservoir. This stuff's so cheap, it's really not worth spending too much time on, but I'll try. All right, fine, it's worth low effort. I got this, and I got this. Can you see it? Pump. All right, let's see what we can do here. Could even get a siphon going with it. All right, shove this in the tank. What did I use this last on? Toilet water? Probably. That's good. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Neato. I don't think the pump's working well, but it is working. This will help make it easier. Oh wow, I almost pumped over half a gallon out of this thing already. This pump's pretty sweet, turns out. Wow, empty already. Nice, that was super easy. Wow. Well, that was worth it, huh? I'll just put that back in, I guess, if I wanted to. All right. Now we can see in the tank too if I really want to. So now I think all I have to do is either gently pull the pump out of the grommet with some pliers and see if I can get that line a little higher, or try to work the line off the pump as it is. And I'm thinking, I don't know how far that line goes up, but I'm going to try to pull the pump out of the grommet. Well, should I try with my fingers first? I mean, this pump is dead anyway, but I don't think I can get much purchase on this thing. No, I'm going to need some pliers. Let me get something. I'm going to try a different angle here, see if it gets in my way. So I'm basically just going to reach down and pull the pump out of the grommet by the electrical connector, because it doesn't really matter at this point what's... Come on now. Alright, don't want to break the tank either. Is that coming up? Can't tell. I also don't know how far up it will go. There it goes. Alright. Yeah, so now it's just a matter of yeah, I just don't know how high up that's going to go with the washer, because I know the elbow breaks real easy, they say. I'm sure I can get one, but that hose doesn't go very high at all. So somehow, okay, so I got to reach in. I see the connector, so I need to push that with a screwdriver. Let me get a longer screwdriver. Here, let me show you. So way down there, let's see, right there, that is the connector to release the hose from the pump. If I can push that with a screwdriver, I should be able to release the thing. All Alright, I got my favorite Stanley screwdriver here. Does that push or not? And do I have to hold it with pliers? This is a little bit of a surgery operation here. Oh yeah, that definitely feels like it wants to release. Yeah, it does want to release. If I can get my hands in there, boy, that's going to be easier said than done. This is a little tight. If I can slip my hand right in there, just enough to get my thumb on it. There it is. I think I just felt it. Yep, good. I got it. Now I can pull the pump out with my pliers. Yeah, actually the whole pump, the whole tank is now moving because that was the limiting factor. This pump should come right up now. Yep, here she comes. Easy. All right, there's the pump. There's the pump. And then the grommet is down there. Let me, since I'm holding everything, with my needle nose maybe, grab, I don't want to lose this windshield washer line because I want to slip it right back on the pump in one shot if I can. Let's see if I can grab this grommet though. Can't see too well in here. Just want to grab it. Come on now. I think it's coming actually. Is that possible? It feels like it wanted to. Am I supposed to pull the tank out and like get a screwdriver on there? Can I? I don't think I can. It doesn't really want to come up any higher than this. Oh, that grommet actually feels really soft. It's a little too late now, so let's see. I'm going to let go of the windshield washer thing because I don't think it's going to go too far. What are the chances that I can get a screwdriver in there? That really feels perfectly soft. I think I could have reused it, but now it's all chewed up, so I kind of have to replace it. This is probably not the best way to do this. I get it. Nope. Jeez. Gotta be coming now, though. Come on, you. I know you can't see. Keep feeling like I'm gonna get it, and then I don't. Gotta be careful with the headlight one too, because that's getting stressed a little bit. I want to crack that and look at the leak. And I know these tanks actually go bad. Although this car was hit, so this whole thing might be brand new. That might be why it's. And maybe they use some crappy aftermarket stuff. Maybe that's why the pump died. Don't know. Come on. You would not think that this would be. Keep thinking I'm getting it, and then I don't. Is it coming or not? That's the question. There we go. There's our guy. Okay. Oh, great. It's a wrong. I ordered the wrong grommet, it looks like. Why does this not look the same? This doesn't look the same at all. Oh boy. Well, what do we make of that? Everything's different. Literally, it's like a small version of it. Well, this pump has a 210 number on it. That's weird. I'm gonna go look that up and figure out what I've got going on here. But the Gromme is big. Unless I just pull out the headlight washer. I don't think so. Let me figure this out. All right, so that was the headlight washer because it's higher. So the windshield washer is actually this one. So now I get to, I don't know, I guess go further in here and figure out how to pull the headlight washer out. I hope it didn't hurt the windshield washer. I hope it didn't hurt the grommet or the pump or anything. I think maybe it all survived, but yeah, I think it's gonna survive. I'll have to put it back. That is a shame. But in any event, now I have to figure out how to get to the windshield washer pump, and I guess I can just, can I lift this thing out of here yet? Because that would be better. I can see something. Yeah, how do you release that? Is there a thing for that? I can't see how that works. Okay, so here's, all right. Yeah, how do you release that? Okay, it looks like I need to unplug it. How do I unplug it? Same BS technique I used before where I broke stuff. How are you supposed to... I really don't want you to play with that, huh? I'm going to have to figure out how to release all of that. And that's the level sensor, and that has enough travel, so I'm good with that. I don't know how to release the... you just pull it? Yeah, let me see if you can see what I'm seeing here. Right down there. Kind of looks like... I don't know if you can see it. Keep working at this here. I might just pull it off. I don't know. Seems a little suspicious. I don't want to break stuff. Nobody wants to break stuff. Can I just pull it off though? I don't know. I don't know. What about the new pump? What does it have on it for a retaining device? Oh, it's just a barb. Huh. So is there a clasp? Kind of looks like there isn't. Oh, is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, that's like a little clamp. That is bizarre. I'm going to lose that. I'm never going to find that if I pop that off of there. Or maybe it's a spring and I can just pull against the, like this. Nope. Could I try to pull the pump out? That would help if I could do that. If I could do that, that would help. Yeah, like this. Like that. Now, how does that work in there? God, these electrical connectors, I don't understand them. I just pull this out of the tank now. That'll be nice. Yep, okay, I got it out of the tank. It's a VDO. Fancy. Alright, so that's out of the tank. I got it right here. Doesn't look too good, actually. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so I gotta pull this connector off. And I also have to pull the this BS off here, which I don't understand how to do it, but it looks like it should just pull off. Shouldn't it? Or is this a clamp that's like serious? Okay, fine. We'll pop this clamp off. Am I bleeding? I don't know. Oh, okay. All right, we got this off. Is this a Mercedes pump? I don't think it is. VDO. So it's aftermarket. So I can blame this on that. Am I bleeding? It kind of looks like I am. Doesn't help that it's like 40 degrees out here. 40, well, 45. How do they do... God, these connectors. I don't understand them. These German connectors. Where's my pick? Let's see if I can wrangle this and reassemble all my crap here without breaking it. Come on. What exactly do they think you're going to do with this? Am I supposed to stick a screwdriver like... I definitely am bleeding though. That's too bad. This connector, now my back hurts, so I'm leaning over the car for too long. Does it push? Doesn't really seem to push. Or does it? Am I just being stupid? It's possible. Okay, well, maybe. I don't know if I broke something or... Oh, yeah. That's supposed to work way easier than that, but okay. So here's the old pump. Junk. At least I don't have to go back to the dealer unless I break something on the assembly. Oh, I gotta get the grommet out. This will be a little fishing expedition. Although this tank would come completely out if I wanted it to, so maybe this would be great. This would have been a great time to replace the tank too. Oh well. Alright, there's that grommet. Let's see, can I finagle these pliers in there? Yep, I can. Yep, one shot. Got it. There she is. Okay. We'll get the new grommet. Is it soft? Oh yeah. It's totally pliable, but that's okay. Put the new one in. How am I going to put the new one in without dropping it? I could slide it on this screwdriver maybe. Is that a good idea? How about on this screwdriver? I don't like that. Now it's kind of like in there. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work because it got pushed along the end. Didn't want to fall off the end. Oh, you know what? Can I push it on the pump and then push that all in the tank? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want this to drop, and I can't quite... Maybe I can. Maybe I'm just being a wuss. Working with the fingers here. Push that in there. A little bit of grease would probably have helped matters. Pushing the grommet in. Oh, that was easy. That's one right in. Okay, now we get the new tank. No, sorry, new pump. Yeah, so here's the deal with the pumps. That was a VDO. So, aftermarket. We can blame... What's the production date on this thing? I don't know, 43rd week of 2020 probably. So that's actually kind of old. Czech Republic. It's a W221 part. Is it Continental? Does that say Continental? It does say Continental. Okay. OE supplier, Continental. Not VDO, probably. I mean, if this was an original pump, it would have a Mercedes logo on it and stuff, even if they switched suppliers. So this is definitely an aftermarket pump. Perfectly happy to blame all of this on that. Let me grab the lines, the line situation, pop that back on right here. Gonna focus today? Hello. Hi. Hi. There you go. Okay, so I should be able to just pop that right on, throw this thing down into the thing. I want to make sure I do this in the right order, because this has to go down that way. So actually, this has to be kind of like up here like this, I think. If I have that right. Do I have that right? I could always remove the level sensor plug, but I feel like, yeah. Is that pinched? Kind of looks like it's pinched. It's weird. It's weird. It's really strange the way they would have pinched it like that. Why would they pinch that? Is that not a fluid line? Is that something else? Is that a breather maybe? I don't know. A little strange. Let's try this. Let's try this. Is that it? I heard it click. Wow, that was kind of cool. That's a nice little connector actually. Getting blood everywhere. Hope it doesn't leak. Alright, and then we're going to push the pump back in to its home like this. I don't know if it's in its home or not. Can't tell. You know what? I feel like I want to push that connector on there. Before I do anything else. Yeah, good. That's on there. There it is. Okay, that went home. That went right home. I don't think there's anything else to do with that. Let me just double check that there's no gap. I think I'm good though. Can I feel that? No, there's no gap at all. Okay. So that's done. I could test that, but since I'm cocky, I'm pretty sure that was a problem. I am going to put everything back together, except maybe a couple of odds and ends. I am going to put the headlight washer back in. That was my error. But you know what? I had to remove it anyway. Did not have to remove the grommet though. That was unnecessary. And I did struggle with that a little bit. And it's probably going to fight me going in unless I grab some grease, maybe? I don't know. It looks a little bit difficult to get in there now. Now that I've done all of this work. Let me see if I can just like drop that in there. Can I? I was just gonna suck. Easy. Don't break stuff. Okay. Yeah, the headlight washer has a huge line on it because I guess it's like such high pressure, such high velocity, volume, whatever, pick a thing. Oh, this Gromme is gonna suck to put it back in, unfortunately. I might want to grease that, but I don't know what to grease it with. Maybe just a little bit of white lithium. Nothing too nasty. I don't know if I just use this screwdriver. Boy, that's going to be a little bit of effort. Let me figure something out with grease or something. Lithium on it. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. Got my one finger on it. When it just kind of goes in. Now it's on my finger. That's not what I wanted. And I just dropped it. All right, well, let me go fish that out. Okay, sit rep. Bloody thumb, rescued the grommet, it fell down. But the good news is, I can affix it to the tank because the tank is out. See? Let me actually do it right here just so I can risk dropping it again. There you go. Is that gonna just play ball here, or is it? I mean, it is a tight fit. You know what? I'm gonna have to do that off camera because that is a tight fit. You can hear me struggling over here, I guess, for your entertainment. Oh boy. There it is. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, I got an OEM part number on the washer tank, so that's good. Alright, the grommets are in. Got these locator pegs. Okay, I see where those go. Alright, so here's the tank. You can kind of see something. There's the washer level sensor. So now, this isn't terrible to replace, I guess, now that I know kind of what I'm doing. So now I need to slip this thing back in where I found it, kind of like this, just like that, ish, yeah, kind of like that, and then I need to do a bunch of stuff. I need to plug in. I gotta grab this washer thing. Oh, here's all my harnesses here. That's convenient. All right, so let me plug the low level, or maybe I'll wait to plug that in. All right, fine. Let me shove my new pump, the water line here, the coolant windshield washer fluid line. And it goes right on. That's easy. And then I'm going to plug in the electrical plug for reasons. There it is. And then we're going to slip this baby right down into the department, the location of interest. I'm going to see if I can get my eyes on that so I don't push into the wrong hole, as they say. As they say. How are we doing here? I mean, it kind of wants to go where it wants to go. I have a feeling that's already going to go. And it is. Yep, showing right in. And I'm betting no play at the bottom. Nope. Okay, we're going to plug the washer level sensor back in. Gently. There it is. And then the hard part, which is finagling the washer, headlight washer pump, which I do think I did have to remove it. I just wouldn't have removed the grommet. So again, I hope I don't have any leaks. So I got to shove. What do I have to do first? What order should I do this in? So I've got the pump. I've got to shove this thing. It actually has an O-ring because it's so high pressure. That's crazy. This thing must make some actual pressure. Because it has to blow all the crap off the headlights, right? Alright. Where is the fluid line for that? That's the question. I've got the electrical harness. It's right there. It wants to go exactly where it wants to go, but where is the fluid line? Where are you? Is it down there? Is it way down there? I don't know. I can't tell. It was there before. I guess I should have located it. I wonder how you do these headlights. I can feel it. But I think you have to remove the washer tank to do the low beam. I don't know. It's a different problem for a different day. It's actually not a problem, but anyway. Right, so, oh, I need a flashlight. Oh, there it is. It's right there. And it doesn't look like it comes up very high. Now, I got it off differently before. I wonder if I can push it on once the pump is in place or not. That is the question here that I'm trying to deal with. Let me at least put my hands on it. There it is. Okay, so I've got it here. And that's the headlight washer. Now that does not come up very high at all, which sucks. Now I could slip. I suspect that I put the pump in and slap that on with my fingers, or even a long set of pliers if I can find them. So I think I'm going to put the pump in. I could always pull it out. So I'm going to do that since that doesn't really cause me any problems to do that. So I'm going to slip this right in here. I pulled it out. Of course, I may have mangled something, but that's okay. Let me get this thing in there. How would I do this? Like this. Like that, I think. Did I have that right? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Twist and then push, right? Is that it? I think so. That went in a little too easy, and of course it shouldn't be too surprising because I kind of messed it up. I think that's in all the way. Let me see if I can get my eyes on that a little bit. Is it? No. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it is or not. I feel a gap at the bottom of it, but is that just the grommet? That might be the grommet, actually. It's a thick grommet. Okay. I think I'm not going to push on that anymore and ruin my fingers. And I'll do the electrical last. So, let me... Oh, this part kind of sucks. This is the part that sucks. So somehow I have to grab the washer thing, which is right here. Now that's twisted already, so I gotta untwist that. There we go. And I gotta run this thing all up and around. Oh, and I can see why that would want to break. I can feel how that would want to break. It is turning. Jeez. This part sucks a little bit. I don't like... Let me see if I can pop that out of there. Pop this out of here. And does that give me a little bit more working room? Actually, it does. It does. That's good. Now. Okay. Okay. Yes, we are going to be okay, I think. If I can just slip that right up there. Yep, just like that. Push. 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 There. I think I got it. Nice. I don't want to break anything, so I'm not going to push any harder than that. Now, we just slap the tank back into its home, which might be difficult to locate. Oh, I got to do the connector. Hang on. I forgot my thing here. Is that tab broken now? Yeah, I guess it is. That sucks. Oh well. That should be alright. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. There is that. There is that. Is that where that wants to be? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So then, oh, hold on. We got there. So then we have to slap this guy back in there. all gentle like. Gentle. Yep. And then it's got to clasp underneath. It wants to sit and what are the chances I can get that to sit where it's supposed to sit? It's supposed to sit under there. Is that where it wants to be? That kind of feels right. That kind of feels right. I need a light. Alright, now, where does that foot want to be? I just want to look at this here. Where's the foothold? Where's that foothold? Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's in the well. Yeah, so let me just push. I think that's, I mean, it doesn't really secure itself very well. Is that it? Kind of weird. You'd think it would. I mean, it's clearly in the hole. Let me just. Yeah, I don't want to push any harder on that. Okay. So then we push this guy down like this. We snap this right on it like that. Okay, so that's on. We snap these guys back over here like this. And then, is that on there enough? I'm sure. Then we slip the purge solenoid or whatever this thing is back on here. And the, is that gonna go in its home? Probably makes clicking noise. That must be why it. You slip this connector on. That's on. Gonna. Wow, my flashlight got stuck under there. Snap that on. Slap this on. Slap that and that. We are done. I think. Oh, I gotta do my nut. Where's my nut? Here it is. Clamp this baby on. Can you even see that? Nope. Well, I mean, it's a retaining nut. Here it is, right here. And some kind of, the stud has some kind of a design to lock the nut on. I don't know. It's weird. Hope I don't have any leaks. Hope everything works. I think it will. This thing has 8 washer jets, so I'm kind of curious how that works. Hopefully it's better than my E55, which only has 4, and they frankly need to be re-aimed. That doesn't need to be any tighter than that. Okay, now push this in with just some junk, I guess. Let's pour this baby back in. Obviously, if this works, I'll fill it up all the way. Looks like this thing holds a gallon and a half, maybe even 2 gallons. That's a lot. All right. In order to test it, I noticed that the wipers don't wipe when the hood is up because it's so smart. So I am going to rearrange here for the final reassembly. Okay. This guy clips in. And let's see, is that all clipped in? This is all clipped in. That's clipped in. That's clipped in. Those are clipped in. All my plugs are clipped in. So yeah, I think I just shoved this on there like this. Something like this. Right? It's just going to be annoying. Boy, that's a lot tighter than my 855 fits. Is it necessary to be that tight? Holy crap. There we go. Jeez. It seems tighter than it needs to be, man, for just an air intake. Not even turbocharged, like a little serious. Alright. Get this leaf out of here. See if I can bleed on my thing. And yes, so we ready to push this in? Yeah, there's the oil cooler. Oil's weak. This one's not. That's nice for me. How does this? Oh, actually, not too hard, huh? Wow, not too bad. Okay. I guess that's it. So let me clear off my tools, shut the hood, and start up, and moment of truth, right? All right, I'm about to test it, but first I want to say this video was brought to you by this fishing out of small holes device. You know, you push the button and it's got a grabber that comes out. Is this gonna work? I don't know. But anyway, you can see how that works. It's got a little light in it, and it's got this thing. You push this button. I fished out a screwdriver twice, the grommet. I mean, my goodness. So, all right, let's get back to business here. Let's start the car up, I guess. Okay, go. Let me go to wide angle for extra wiping action. Oh boy. Alright, it was doing a Bluetooth feedback thing. So anyway, let's see what we got. Hey! Oh, and they're aimed so horribly. Oh, that's so bad, but at least it works. Wow. Man, I wonder if it was never done right after the accident or something. All right, well, I'm going to spend some time with a small paper clip or a needle or something. I'm just going to aim all of those because that ain't going to work, but it's working. Thank God. So yes, I paid the $67 for the pair of dealer wiper blades in this box here. And first of all, S-Class Limousine W221. I'll take it. 27-inch, a pair of 27s. That's a large windshield for a large car. I like that. So this tells you how to change them. If you've never seen, I should have made a video. These are unbelievably easy to change. You just park them in the upward position and simply rotate the blade off. There's no clip, there's no retainer. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, here's the directions, and this is all fine. Then it has this step, and the blades that were on the car are also Mercedes blades, or were Mercedes blades, and they still had this red sticker on them, and it says remove the tab to reveal the maintenance indicator. Apparently, so I did on the new ones. There's this little dot underneath the sticker that must change color, and I don't know how that works, if it's like water based, but I was going to remove it off the old blade here, which are kind of no good anymore, to see if it looked like it somehow changed color. I don't think so, because it was covered. No. So if that's, maybe it's UV, you know, or just light exposure, kind of time. But that's kind of cool. So that must change to something. I guess I'll have to take a look at the new blades and see. Nifty. All right. Anyway, so I adjusted the sprayers, and they're fine. They spray kind of halfway up the windshield ish. It's a pain to adjust them. I swear, you know, Cadillac really did a better job with this because they have the wipers that just mist. So there are these two things, but they just create this even mist that just covers the entire windshield in a mist. It's just so much better than the stream, in my opinion. Maybe the stream is better when you're going 190 miles an hour, don't know, but for all the speeds I drive, the mist works much better because it coats the entire windshield. So just a little side note, but overall this is fixed. We're done. Headlight washers work too. As you can see, I got them working. Well, I just simply used it and it worked. So we are good. We are done, thankfully.